Hi everyone, this is a quick video for the 2015 Ford Explorer. Um, I bought this car brand new from Altair Motors here in Dubai, late 2015. It's a 2015 model, and I've had it since then. I'm the first owner, I'm the only owner so far. So as you can see, the car is pretty neat from the outside. It's very good. And unlike other Ford Explorers of the same model, I have few extras here. If you can see this side stab, I got this installed at Altair like a couple months ago, which is very useful and handy if you have kids. All right, they use it on and off. They don't have to fall every time. My kids really appreciate that, and it also gives a very good look for the car. It makes it look very decent, as well as this one here. This is also an extra. The towing gear, I had to change this entire thing also at the agency. If you'd like to use it to tow anything, to tow a trailer, a boat, whatever. Those two extras alone cost around 5,000 dirhams, or a little bit more than that. I have all the billings, but very cool features. All right, so like you can see here, the car doesn't have any hits or whatsoever. You can only find few scratches here and there, like this one for instance here. Nothing here. I have on the other side. Yeah, here, this one, there's another one here, there's a little dent here. All right, and you don't really know where you're getting those from. I mean, I notice every and each one of them whenever I wash the car, right? So I'll probably get that hits in a parking lot, especially in shopping malls where the parking space is very tiny for big cars like those. But it's very unnoticeable unless you really focus, right? But overall, the car looks pretty neat, like just the way you see it now. Few cool features about this car from the outside as well. When you unlock the key, when you unlock the car from the remote control, of course, you get full light. All right, back and forth, and you also have this one here. This one is very cool, right? You can't really notice how strong this light is, but it can really show you everything underneath here. So if you have your car parked somewhere in the dark, this is very useful. And you have a similar thing as well at the other side mirror. One more cool feature here is the passcode. All right, so in this country, if you want to leave your car, go do something like go for prayer, go to the bank, go do anything, and you also want to keep the car engine running because you want to keep the AC running to keep the car cool, right? So you can leave everything inside your phones or whatsoever, keep the car on, keep the key inside, and lock the passcode from here. All right. You can also change the passcode to something easier, your birthday or anything for you, which is a very cool feature. All right. Like I said, here, I'm sorry, I have two babies, so I got a lot of stuff here, but as you can see, the trunk is really huge. It's very big. All right, and this is a very cool feature about Ford Explorer actually, because if you look at the outside, you'll find that this car it looks very compact kind of thing, right? Like it doesn't look as big as the Patrol or the Expedition. It's very compact in a way, but if you go to the inside, it's actually huge. It's really big from the inside. It fits a very big family of 5, 6, 7. All of them can sit comfortably and have some trunk as well, right? So this is how you open the two seats. And I will tell you, like, I'm a full grown-up man, I'm not a short one, and I really like sitting at those last two seats. It's very nice because I could see a lot of the car ahead of me before I get to the shield. But it's very comfortable, and you have this one here for charging your phone. You have two cup holders as well. You have the speakers. You have the AC. It's a bit dark, but you have the AC here. Like everything done in the front in terms of speakers, AC, cup holders, done at the middle and done as well at the back for the last two seaters, so that they don't feel so excluded kind of thing. The tires, I changed that around a few months ago. It's Goodyear, in a very good condition. You won't need to change it for at least 2 years, or it depends on your driving, if you drive a lot or not. But the four of them are very good condition. My spare tire have never, I don't even know where it is. It's somewhere down there, but I have never ever touched it. So going to the inside of the car, it's much better here. So the cool thing about this car, it's very comfortable. It's very silent, all right, and the AC is very strong. It's very nice. It cool up really fast. You have AC control here for the front and the rear, and then you have another AC control here for the rear. You have those 4 exits for the AC. You have another 2 here in the middle and another 2 at the back. All right. So like you can see here. Oh, here. The car is very spacious. Like I said, we are a family of 4 plus a dog, and it's very comfortable for us. Okay. So one of the cool features at the interior of this car, this is an XLT. It's not the top of the range, and it's not the basic one as well. So basically I don't have sunroof, thanks God, because the sun is very strong in this country, and I don't have the leather seats. This is the only difference here. Everything else is pretty much the same. But I have the big screen. I have the Sync 2, and this is one of the main features that I really wanted in this car, because driving this car using this feature, you really don't have to touch your phone. You don't have to touch the screen. Yeah. So basically you connect your phone via Bluetooth. Then you download everything, like the phone book, messages, emails, everything gets downloaded into Sync 2, and then you get to control everything either by touch here, or you can control it by the voice control feature, which is a very cool feature. So one of the things that you can really do is call someone, all right, using the voice feature. But if I do that, because that's my second video, the video will turn off because I'm using the same phone, right? So I'm not gonna do that, but it's a feature, trust me. Other cool feature I can do, for instance,
please say a command.
Climate.
Climate, say a command.
Set temperature to 20 degrees.
Did you say 20 degrees?
Yes.
Setting temperature to 20 degrees.
Very cool. Very cool. It's like Siri of a car. You know, it's like there's a bond. That's why we have a bond with this car. Other cool features, like you can use My 4 to turn on AC, turn off AC, pick up a particular song in your USB connected or your phone. All right, just say the song name and it will play it. You can use it for the phones, like you can use it for pretty much everything. All right. For the dashboard here, you have 2 digital sides, the left and the right one, and then the one in the middle is basically the speedometer and the gearbox mode, right? So you can also set here whatever you want to see, right? So the way I set it here is that the left one is the RPM, and then I have this one here for the fuel and this one for the temperature. But you can change that, right? You can change that here. Intelligent 4-wheel drive, to see which mode you're working on. Only kilometers, how many kilometers to empty. This is very useful if you tend to drain out your car. I don't do that. This is only the RPM and the fuel, and this is the RPM and fuel and temperature as well, which is what I use all the time. You also have trips here, fuel economy. You can really see the average consumption of your fuel, which is really good, by the way, for this car. It's a 3.7 engine, but the fuel consumption is really, really good. Drive assistant, traction control, and all the other stuff here. Cool stuff. You can really read about it here. So I'd like to keep it like this. Here on the other side, you can have your Bluetooth, whatever is streaming on your phone. If you're playing music on or whatsoever, you can see it from here. You can have the compass, very cool feature as well. Or you can have your phone. Alright, so everything is controlled from the steering wheel. Alright, keep this here, maybe the compass. This is the button for my Ford. Here you control your volume, turn the next track or rewind the track or something. This one you use for your phone to answer your phone and hang up. This part here is for the cruise control. Alright, and this is for controlling your gadgets here. So it's pretty cool. This one here is for the light. You have fog light, very, very useful as well. And this one you can adjust. I mean, for any reason, if the car I never got to that level, but this one you can really make your light go down or up depending on the height of the car and the level. But it's a cool feature as well. You can have this one auto, so that you don't have to forget turning it on and off at night or whatsoever. You can just keep it auto, and it will automatically, there's a sensor there, whenever the night falls in, it will automatically just turn the light on, and this one will be a little bit lighter. You have here the mirror, side mirrors control, and everything else like any other car. But this car is a four-wheeler. It's not a two-wheeler. It's a 4x4 car, and you can control that from here. So basically you have few modes here, right? That you can, once you change it here, you can see it on your dashboard here. So for instance, if I change the first one, alright, that's the mud rut mode active. Alright, if it's muddy, then you need to use this one. The other one is sand mode. Alright, if you're on a beach or on a sand or in a desert or something, that's what you really need to use. The last one is a snow, gravel, grass mode active. This one we never use because we don't have snow here at all. This one is traction control as well. Use that if you're declining, right? Oh, sorry. If you're declining of coming down of a mountain or something, hill descent control ready. That will somehow control the car so that it doesn't speed up and have a safety drive. Yes, and this is just the normal mode. Here you find the Tiptronic. So basically, if we go to DM, that's when you can control your, it's a bit dark, I'm sorry. That's how you can control from the plus and minus here, right? So you can basically drive it as a manual car somehow, which is a cool feature, not for an SUV. I'm not using that. I only use the D for drive, that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much about the car. The car is very well maintained. Like I said, there's a lot of things that I have changed. Every service have been done at the dealership from brand new until now. I have all the bills. I have a lot of bills. All the service history is available for the buyer to see and view. The major service have been done, and even the sticker here for the next service timings, which I still have like 7,000 kilometers to get to it. I changed so many things, not necessarily things that are not functional, but if the lifetime is done for it, then I just change it. As whatever they tell me at the dealership, I just do it. I spend on that car, it's the family car, and I keep it really, really safe and very well maintained. One of the things I had changed were the gearbox mount and the engine mount as well. This is one of the reasons why this car is very comfortable and very silent at the inside. Like the car is running and I can't even tell. Sometimes I really can't even tell. There are no shakes at any, although we have a 3.7 engine, but the car is very stable and there are no shakes at all. Like for instance here, so if I get the gearbox to D and I'm pressing on the brakes, I put this one here, yeah, whatever liquid inside is just not moving. Very stable. It's a very comfortable car. I would I would have never thought of selling this car, to be frank with you, but I'm relocating. I'm moving from the entire country. I even tried to take the car with me, but unfortunately the country where I'm going, they have a lot of restrictions and a lot of requirements in order to accept a car from outside. That will cause a lot of complications. Unfortunately, I'll not be able to take this car with me. The reason for the mileage here is that one of the years I spent an entire year, I had, for some personal reasons, to live in Ras Al Khaimah while my work was in Dubai. So whatever kilometers here, it's a highway kilometers. And a cruise control 120, 130 or 140. The car has been always relieved in the way it was drove. Like I said, it's a family car and no sort of desert or whatsoever. I don't even know how to drive in desert. It's very, very well maintained. So any lucky person who's interested in that car can approach me, is most welcome to test drive the car as well. Come view, see everything, ask whatever questions, check the service history, and yeah, and nothing I can say. It's a really nice car. That's all.